Alright, this last example we're going to look on page 121 of our workbook is going to look at purchasing a regular car versus a hybrid car. So Cindy's trying to choose between buying a regular Honda Accord or a hybrid Honda Accord. The regular Honda Accord gets 30 miles per gallon and costs $24,200, while the hybrid Honda Accord gets 48 miles per gallon and costs $30,500. How many miles must she drive the hybrid Honda Accord until the savings in fuel expense offset the higher cost of the car? We're going to assume gasoline averages $3 per gallon. So remember what our fuel cost is. It's going to be in miles driven divided by the number of gallons times the price per gallon. So let's first look at the regular. We don't know what the number of miles that driven is, so that we're just going to call that M. So I'm going to let M equal the number of miles. So we'll let M be the number of miles. So we take M, that's the number of miles, and we're going to divide it by, it's 30 miles per gallon. And it's $3 per gallon. And we can simplify that a little bit. 3 goes into 30 10 times, so that becomes N over 10. So that's the expression for the fuel cost for the regular car. So let's next do the hybrid car. So we look at the hybrid cost. It gets 48 miles a gallon. So again, I'm going to use the same M here, but now I'm going to divide it by 48. Times 3. And again, you can do that on your calculator. 3 goes into 48 16 times, so that'd be M over 16. Now this M over 10, I can write that as 1/10 M. Is M over 16, I can write that as 1/16 M. So the difference in fuel expense would be the 1/10 M minus 1/16 M. And then go ahead and do that on your calculator. Take 1/10 minus 1/16 on your calculator. You should get 3 over 80 M. So that's the difference in fuel expense. So if I take that difference in fuel expense, if I add the price of the regular car, $24,200, and then we're going to set that equal to the cost of the hybrid car. And now to get our answer, we just need to solve for n. So let's subtract 24,200 from both sides. That gives us 3 over 80 M equals 6,300. And then either divide both sides by 3 over 80 or multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Either way you want to do that. And just go ahead and do that on your calculator. That gives you 168,000 miles. So assuming everything else is equal, you would have to drive the hybrid car 168,000 miles before you got your savings in fuel expense to offset the higher cost of the car.